morning, everybody. Welcome back to Ashley's Homestead Adventures. Today we have a pretty busy day. We have a vet appointment for Velvet to get my horse, to get her health certificate and Coggins, which she needs to travel. We are transporting her and the sheep over to their temporary living quarters. I have some miscellaneous stuff like tires and microwaves and stuff that need to go to the dump, and I've got to deliver a power washer back to my friend. She let me borrow it to wash some tack. And we still have the rest of the shop to clean, the lambskin to finish, and so yeah, busy. But we're checking things off the list one thing at a time, and I thought that I would just take you along with me while I do some of these silly things. I hope you're having a great day. It is a brisk 31 degrees here in Central Oregon this morning. There we go. Her stuff is all loaded and ready to go with her. Now we just have to get her in the trailer. Just a little update on Vanilla. I gave her some of this immediate response, and this morning she came hauling butt into the barn ready to eat her breakfast. She's looking much better. They're out foraging right now. Let's get Velvet loaded. Okay. So our vet appointment went well. And Miss Velvet is in her new temporary hotel until we make the big haul, which shouldn't be too terribly long. She's very comfortable here. And again, thank God for good friends. Got her fresh water, and now it's time to go get the sheep. Okay, here is so I have this hay cart that's got a partial bale in it, and I won't have any more animals to feed here, so I'm going to take this partial bale with me. But usually it's just loose, right? It looks like that. So a little trick that Mr. Wonderful taught me, and I am going to teach you. This is what you do. You tie a knot in one side of your hay string on both hay strings, so you have a loop, right? And then you take your other string, this one over here, take it and you run it through your loop, right? And you cinch it down. So you cinch it down, right? And then you just tie a slip knot. So it looks like that. There's your loop, there's your slip knot. I'll do that on the other side. It's pretty near impossible to do this one-handed. I'm gonna try. And then go. Uh-oh. Now I have a mini bale of hay that I can pick up and move. Just like so. Hey ladies, we ready for an adventure? You're always ready for an adventure, Reese's. I need your water bucket. You'll get snacks when we get there. Okay folks, here's the truth of it. I've got the hay loaded. I've got the water bucket loaded. And now it's come to the moment to load the sheep. I have no idea how this is gonna go. My sheep have never been hauled. 2 of them, Reese's and Vanilla, I shouldn't say never been hauled, because they were hauled when they were a day old, and they took like a 3.5 hour drive to here. They were bottle babies. They were called bummer lambs, and we bottle raised them. Oreo was born and raised here. They have been going in and out of the trailer. We've been practicing. They've never been hauled, and I've never done it 3 at a time. So watch this. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, girls. Come on. Show them Homestead. Come on, Reese's. Come on, girls. Come on. There you go. You're Oreo. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on. There you go. 1. Get all the way up here. There you go. All right, there's 2. Okay, I'm so bummed. My phone overheated. So you didn't get to see the end of that, but it all went fine and well, except for I didn't account for nobody being there to close the gate for me. So I had to figure out how to tie the sheep in the trailer, close the door, and then get the sheep untied because I don't want to leave them tied when they're in there. So anyway, I have no idea what I'm opening up this door to. They're supposed to still have their halters on, but be loose. We shall see. On this side, please. Thank you. Okay. Lord have mercy. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Yippee-ki-yay. Okay. The sheep are in their temporary home. I need to get them water ASAP. And get a temporary shade hung up for everybody. That's my next task. But they made it and they did good and they're happy. They've got grass to munch on. So successful trip, check. Vanilla looks a little tired, but she is feeling much, much better today. Nothing a little tarp and a little hay string can't fix. It's redneck as all get out, but for temporary it will work as shade and even rain shelter. They are getting introduced to the resident goats here, who are adorable. So I'm going to leave them for a few hours and come back and check on them. Velvet is getting acquainted with the resident horse here, Mr. Diego. The girls are settling in nicely, getting some fresh water to drink. Mares. I mean, just mares. Alright. Got home and got the kids fed. And this is that lambskin that I was telling you about. I need to get this thing. This is the sanded side. This is the unsanded side. This is a lambskin that I tanned. It's got some holes. It's not a perfect job, but we need to get it finished. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'll take you guys along with me. Okay, we ran out of daylight out there, so we're gonna go inside and finish this thing off. Whew. It's not a clean job. Okay, there it is. All cleaned up, brushed out, sanded. Let's go out here to the stool. Which, mind you, that's a pretty stinking cool stool. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty neat. Okay, folks, well, right here in this moment, I think that is it for the day. It's dark, I'm tired, I need a shower after working with that lambskin. Just real quick, I wanted to tell you that so the lambskins that I do, they are from our own lambs that we butcher. And they are done with an alum tanning solution. It's alum and salt. I do them, you know, completely from scratch by hand. And you know, some of them are better than others. It just depends on how well the boys do when they're skinning, how well I do when I'm stripping, and then of course just, you know, how much time I really have to invest in the hide and the brushing and the blowing and the so there's a rundown of the hides. I do them myself. It's a complete, you know, homestead thing. It's not professionally done. I'm not a professional at all. But I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy utilizing everything that we possibly can off of our animals that we butcher. And so that was something that I learned to do 2 years ago. And I'll continue to do it because I get great pride in knowing that even the skin and the hide gets used for, you know, throwing over the couch or hanging up on a wall or even a dog bed. My dogs love them, and that's primarily what I use them for is dog beds, and they work beautifully for that. So busy day today. We had a great time. I so wish my camera hadn't overheated on that trailer door thing. That was so funny, but we got it done. And I went over and checked on all the girls tonight, and they are all doing great. Fed them dinner, they've drank water. Everybody's doing really good. I'm doing good. I'm tired, obviously, but we're in the home stretch. So gonna take me a shower and get a good night rest, and I'll see you guys in the morning.